Hello. I think there was some technical difficulties trying to figure out this whole microphone situation. Okay, so it looks like we got that figured out. Sorry, I have my headphones on, but it was connected to my mic, but my mic is an actual mic that is on the desk. Anyways, we're back to it. Hopefully get a few games in today. I don't know if we'll make it to the conference championship. I think we're in week 12. So, I mean, maybe we'll see. We'll just see how the momentum goes.
And the Red Wolves will put total weather to crank us up.
Okay, playing at home finally. I think it was an away stretch those first few games that we just lost. So
the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it. He's done it in
pump up
such
the crowd a little bit.
Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
Let's go. I bit for the run. 10 out of 5 times I'm gonna buy it for the run. So that at that point I was already too far gone. It just kind of went into the sack and it paid off.
Dropping back, it's Herring. Didn't have much of a choice there, but they get rid of it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to the big time.
I should have kept going. I don't know why I came back. That's one of the hard things about not having another middle linebacker that can cover, because I feel like he just fades away. But if he actually could cover, then that wouldn't have been an issue.
He's got an open man, and this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Warhawks moving quickly to the line.
Okay.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the pass to the sideline.
I'll take that.
Pick up a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing.
I just can't wait till next year that hopefully we have some better coverage. That way I don't have to stay in cover 4. But I think I had mentioned it earlier. The reason I stay in this coverage is so that I can keep everything. I don't give up any deep plays. At least I would try not to give up any deep plays and kind of play it safe. Because cover 3, my safety is always getting exposed. So.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys.
That was way too many points. I feel like we should have
stopped in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early.
4 of my guys are up there blocking nobody.
Offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players.
If they want a spot on this team, they got to block.
For a guy to make an impact.
Well, these are simply put the leaders
everybody
of this
blocks.
team. And generally, games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Ooh, 970. I did not know I was that close.
Each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Now, I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to get those big touchdowns.
I need some speed.
And that would be the definition of first down success.
Actually, correction. I have one guy that has good speed. I need some playmakers.
I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like my
receivers, they're solid. I mean, they're okay. But you know, they don't have that like it factor. You know? Like I wanted Julio Jones when he was with Alabama. That's what I need.
Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing.
Touchdown, Red Bulls! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
I think this quarterback might be the one I have had the most passing yards with. Because I think it was, what, 2,500, if I just saw correctly? Might be a little less, but I don't think I've ever had a 2,000 plus passer.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm.
Those interceptions, though, way too many. And they were all my fault, right? Because I obviously clicked the buttons, but some of them were like accidents, right? Because I was trying to tap it, it came out as a lob, or I didn't mean to throw it to them. But potato.
To the middle. Got him downfield. They'll get
I need to change up this
on the 49.
The thing I like about this wide receiver is he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Grab in the backfield. It's Davis.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get
change
you great defensive line, but the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting long yardage in predictable situations.
Powers through the defender. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall and just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first.
What is happening?
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still.
Was that a pass?
Tried to pound it on
Or was that like a design run? Because that lineman was definitely down the field.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Throws toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And
after the interception and the turnover,
dangerous spot to be in.
He had all day to throw that. This offensive line knew coming into today the challenge was going to be trying to block up the blitzes and give their quarterback time to survey the field. He had all day to throw that one. Unfortunately, made a bad decision and throws it back.
And you hear about
that is a close one. I need something quick.
When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Yeah, I just need to get out of here.
It's Cross.
Okay,
And
good.
finally get him down.
It's a good push.
Terrific pickup.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy.
Okay.
I gotta make sure.
I'm really hoping this running back doesn't transfer. I mean, I think I actually got to commit a 3-star commit, but ideally I like to have 2. One that can a speed and a power back.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going to the running game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
A run to the right. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
I thought he was
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately...
I don't typically run counters, but just for the sake of changing it up a little bit.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook is short passing game, long passing game.
No.
And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred.
I know. It seems a little bit greedy, but
and he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. No hesitation on that call, and no reason not to go for it on 4th and inches.
We're bigger than you, we're tougher than you, we're stronger than you, and we're going to get a push, and they did it right.
Come on, guys.
Could not get loose on the run.
Great job of contained by
A lot of times, it seems weird enough, but I'm like a block or 2 away from
nothing to do with the football, and he
from
just
breaking it.
away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run.
Man, it's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down. He's gone.
Okay,
Just like
okay,
that.
no. Oh, come on.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of
Ooh.
efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just
They're
that.
not close enough.
To throw, it's Rayner. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Red Wolves are flying down the field.
Let's see if we can trap that tackle.
On the move, it's Cross. He now has 80 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Okay, ooh. Alright, try it.
He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Unfortunate with that
And that, honestly, that is something that I need to work on. Because I know
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
in my head, I'm thinking like real life, like if it hits your hands, you can catch it. But I forget that my guys aren't that good.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because
So a lot of it is
forces you to play with great eye discipline.
making better reads so that way they don't have to.
He's just running across the field and is good.
Ooh, let's go. It's a little better effort right there. Making better reads so that way they're not having to, again. I got a little too
rushing score on the season.
Too happy with the X.
Looking for those open spaces
It
and
is what it is.
opportunity. And the returner will be knocked down. Will Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win the game, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Fires to the wideout.
Ooh.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
3,000, almost 3,500 yards.
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to him.
He uncorks one deep.
He's wide open, man.
Gets the foot down, just precision.
And that's what I mean. Like, I have deep thirds covered, but yet plays like that still happen with cover 4. That's what I mean. Obviously, I need better players, but
starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's not afraid to go deep.
Did he catch it?
What a job to get the foot down and
no, that
huge gain along the
I'm not challenge that. There's no way.
We've got a timeout here as this coach
yeah, look at that.
The call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
I can't see nothing because of the ref.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not.
Yeah, no way. There's no way.
Loses the timeout.
Wow, they gave it to him.
With a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down.
And then he gets some sacks.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. Play before you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the
Let's go.
Come
on.
Really nice focus by this sophomore.
The ball does not lie.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
It's so hard to defend these guys. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job.
If it's not wide open, I'm not even gonna throw it. Yep, just take it. Take
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces.
Take the
Don't let
loss.
them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that and start flying down.
Come on, bro.
Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I don't know if it might be. I mean, it might be me, but I feel like those passes are very catchable.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time.
Without even having to jump like that. They were fine.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you've got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
I guess
it's such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to throw, it's Herring. Caught. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's gonna pass.
Come on. It's the scene. Turn around.
Sets him up at the 26
Turn around.
with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. He's looking to throw it. It's Davis. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Warhawks are in the hurry up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
We're in cover 2. How is nobody guarding that flat? Come on.
First and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's
garbage.
Touchdown.
Garbage.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half.
I was about to open my monster, but after that, I don't even deserve it to.
We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
I do not.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try the run. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today.
Okay.
And the Warhawks
Second half.
We'll start the second half.
Gotta finish.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found.
You gotta finish
by the coverage
better.
team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rock.
He's got it on the left.
One-on-one on the outside with no safety help every time.
The big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
He's open on the right. Big game.
He almost made it. Almost made it.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up?
Come on, this is for the monster. I need to hydrate, so there it is. Watch. Hear this beautiful sound. Honestly, I don't even really like monster like that. It's really, really, really bad for you. But I was feeling a little nostalgic when I went to this hotel. I used to drink these all the time. Like, all the time. Twice a day, 3 times a day. If I'm on duty, like 5 times a day.
They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. Answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make this play
I'm going to try this.
Is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job.
Bring the extra DB in. Go some man
He
coverage.
really uses jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's the only bad thing.
To move quickly. Wants to throw. It's Herring. And they can't make the connection on third down.
After struggling so much,
Is that leave room for the run?
Made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
And the returner
That did
will be
not
brought
work at all.
down. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24.
Okay, so it looks like they know what I'm going to do. Okay.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
Yeah.
And the ball is caught. He's inside.
It was a good play call. I was so close to just running it anyways, but it was too good an opportunity to pass that. He had the inside coverage on him. I mean the inside alignment. It's pretty.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his spot. Didn't find any
Gotta get some turnovers.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what
Actually, like the way
offense can get done this time.
man was
Down by
working.
17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are.
I'm gonna stay in man until maybe they start doing some more scrambling or things like that. But okay. Yeah, I typically don't run man because everyone has quarterbacks that scramble. So normally I'll just kind of.
On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Ooh, there we go.
Incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I'll just go stay in zone so that way it's easier.
The country talks about hitting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense.
Something easy.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The toss.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things. But
Hey,
you guys can,
if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Physicality wins football games.
They're giving me the run.
Create balance.
I'm able to
Right here,
run.
just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance.
Why am I
to
gonna
maybe continue to run
try
the
to
football.
pass
I
for it?
feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen.
Granted, it's not the most flashy play style, but all that matters is that win.
Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
That's all that matters.
Keeping those legs moving.
And we can't afford any more losses. So
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Slammed to the
Could've
ground,
bounced it
but
outside.
not before he gets the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Red Wolves have it in scoring position on first and goal.
ooh, got him. That looked a little bit like holding. I'm not even gonna lie. That receiver looked like It was a little bit of holding, but you know what? They didn't call it, so it's not a foul.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense is definitely taking care of their business.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Herring.
Let's go. I didn't think I was going to get that one. But I try to. So whenever I think they're going to do a slant, I try to play the running back a little bit. So that way you kind of have to do it like you go through your progression. But just stay right there in the little shade. Just out there. I didn't think I was going to get that one. That, I am surprised.
Line gets set, first down.
The guy has better hands than my receivers.
The give to the tailback. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
There's really no
yeah, like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
this guy's running well. This offense is so.
I hate playing against this defense, but I also like it because it's just like a lot of weird looks. But yeah, they just keep everything in the middle. So, like your sweeps, your stretch, even like a read option kind of thing, it opens up the outside.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Yeah, I gotta run some kind of
now
clock.
as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20.
See what this looks like.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got some room into the goal line.
They keep everything inside because of the run. All of the runs that we do primarily are designed in between the tackles. So as soon as you get to the as soon as you establish that run game inside, the sweep, the stretch, the toss, even the read option, it's going to be there almost every time.
You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
First down here for the offense.
See what they do here.
Looking to move it through the air. He's got it down the middle.
I'll take that.
And a good job
Playing
by that defense, just a short pickup.
The deeper route
on the last
is
play,
better.
still some work to do on second down. Looking to throw, it's Herring. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Grabbed over the
I thought he was going to sit.
And he gets a big chunk
Just
of yardage
overran
to
him.
the 34-yard line. And the Warhawks will line it up on first and 10. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle.
Come on, guys. Play that.
And
You
they'll
gotta play
finally
that ball.
bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win
Looks
this
like
game.
we're going to go back
Trust me,
into zone
this
a little
coaching
bit.
staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got his man. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft.
Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they'll put
Garbage points, but we should still have got that.
In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think
I'm assuming they'll go for the onside kick here.
Next week from this performance.
No doubt, offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell,
Believe it or not, I think I've lost
and maybe you can build it.
Timeout called here by
like
the
5 onside kicks
They're
when I'm playing like offline.
fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not
I don't know
much
why. I
drive
just
or
couldn't.
anxiety than
Ooh,
waiting to see if
okay.
the hands
Come
team
on.
can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Not enough speed. But that would have been something, huh?
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Now I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the outside run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the
Need
offense.
something
They're trying
quicker.
to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. You see? They just lock everything in the middle.
Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That's what happens when you have a good run game.
Down after a nice game.
Want to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed
Gotta get
outside.
this clock.
All you got to do is secure that edge and
Going.
just trying to get that first down.
Oh.
Nice job.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2.
I think that might have been.
Fighting for that end zone. The Red Wolves
I think I'm
trying to
over
pay
1,000
off the
yards
threat
now
on 1st and goal.
for the year.
Pushes ahead.
Oh.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Trying to run it in.
Wow.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle
I
there.
didn't like that at all.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. Well, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had.
Touchdown,
come on.
Red Wolves! And the stomping has commenced. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
31.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had
Pretty solid
themselves a
game so
day,
far.
And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring.
To be fair though,
The defense
I
better
think
do
they're in the
something about
bottom of the conference.
Stopped short of the 20 at the
So it's
19
like,
and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Not really something
Guys, we'll see
too
what this
good.
Warhawk offense can get done this time. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route and hung on to the football.
Let's go. Come on, baby. Ooh, stay bounds.
Can't find his own player.
Let's go.
He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
This is how we need to play every single game. This is how we need to
To the
play.
ground with the back.
Oh,
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They had a great day today.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
football.
go for
He
it.
has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles.
Oh, no, he stopped me.
That's why they have a nice lead here.
I should have just ran him over. 21
can
do that.
Figurative sledgehammer and hit him right between the eyes.
And they just
It is
look
what it
good.
is, though. Not bad. Wow, 1,000 points. Okay. And let's see if we can upgrade. I think I was here. I boosted the D lineman. I would like to do the defensive backs, but I just don't think it's worth until I get the 2 other points. We'll just keep it for now. Not really in a hurry to waste any points. Okay. This is what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, it's my running back. It's a risk for transfer. How did this guy have 168 yards? And my running back had like almost 200, but he didn't get player. Okay, we need this linebacker. Oh, there's some more weeks available. Okay. First. I have the extra point, so why not? Pretty much commits. Okay. We need this linebacker. This receiver is 6'5", 191. And then an actual fullback that can block. And another speedy receiver. 88 speed. It's not too good, but he's 6'3", so it looks a little bit like it.